Okay, so we're going to make this pretty plain and simple here. The last video, I replaced the coils and hooked up an original set of coils. I've got a spare bike over here that I was going to build. I'm going to start robbing parts off of it. Today what we're going to do is, since I burned out this other relay, I'm going to switch over to another relay to make sure that that was the only thing that got burnt out. And then I'm probably going to change out some of these relays, the one for the fuel pump, and see if the fuel pump picks up, which I don't think it will. Other than that, the spark plugs in that video, the spark plugs, because of the ignition, the Evolution ignition system that was on here, the spark plugs were gap 0.50, which makes sense because he's also put an Evolution fuel pressure regulator on here, which, you know, if you dump more fuel in the engine, then you need more spark, you know, to create more power. So I'm actually going to end up, I'm in talks with Gabbro Tuning right now out of Italy. He had burned me a chip that I was going to use for this other bike build, and I was going to use 57mm throttle bodies. I switched the engine out to the big valve engine, and I was going to run a Falco dual exhaust. I've already got the cans and everything, and I've got the Jolly Carbon open air box. So what I want to do is I want to get this bike running first and see what happens, and then I may go ahead and say screw it and add all those performance mod-ons onto this bike and move on from there. So there's going to be some stuff up for sale probably if I end up doing that. So I really hate to get rid of this Renegade exhaust system on the back end of this bike, but they're super rare. You can't find them. This Renegade exhaust system, it's got just a few scratches. I bet it don't even have 1,000 miles on it. So if I do decide to sell this Renegade exhaust system for somebody, this will be a really nice exhaust piece for somebody else to use. But I probably am going to want top dollar for it because you can't find it anywhere else. Just like these Evolution upgrades, where else are you going to find them? So I just kind of want to get this bike back to stock, get it running, and then decide what I'm going to do from there. So we'll go ahead and I'm going to pull this relay off this other bike. We're going to check a couple electrical connections, probably going to pull a couple relays off of there, and then see if the fuel pump's going to start. If the fuel pump doesn't start, I 100% believe this guy that the fuel pump's out of it, because with as much pressure as he was pushing into the engine with the adjustable regulator, it wore the fuel pump out of it, and that's kind of why I want to go all back to stock. So this is a hell of a bike stock. I'm not racing it. I just need a good, dependable street bike that you know what I mean. So okay, we're gonna get in this. Hate to rob parts off this bike, but I'm kind of in need right now. Okay, so I changed the starter relay and the fuel pump relay, and we'll see what happens here. The fuel pump still never kicked on. Okay, but the starter relay, we put the new starter relay in, so it's work. But yeah, that fuel pump's dead. The fuel pump is going to need replaced. Blah, 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 blah. So okay, well at least the relay, I didn't burn anything else out. So we'll go ahead and stop there, and then get better camera angle here. So next video we'll get right to the point, make it short and sweet here. We'll pull the gas tank, and I will get the gas tank pulled and everything disconnected, and then I've actually got to go get some new spark plugs. So I'll just do this bike in stages, but yeah, I'll get this thing running eventually. I have faith, but man, that four-wheeler's getting closer to coming in. So thanks for watching. Amsoil 554-1460. If you need any oil, use that number. Really help me out if these videos help you out. So I'm out of here. Oh God. What we'll do is go ahead and get this battery disconnected after we've done all this. I'm gonna have to disconnect it anyway. Well, one thing I did learn is positive first when you hook up a battery, and positive last.